Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
In Proverbs chapter 14, verse number 12, we find these words, "There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death." There is the way, the correct way, a way that is right and cannot be wrong. Let's begin this week by thinking about the church. Regarding the church, there is a way that is right and cannot be wrong. What about the nature of the church? As we look around our culture, and we'll just consider those who consider themselves to be Christian. As you look around this culture in which we live, there's so many different religious groups, and they all claim to be doing the right thing. It's interesting when we come to Ephesians chapter 1, 22 and 23, we read that God, the Father, has put all things under His, Jesus' feet, and gave Him to be head over all things to the church. Now get this, the church, which is His body. The church is described as the body. Now keep that in mind, because when we come over to Ephesians 4 and verse 4, we read these words, "There is one body." Now that's Bible, Ephesians 4 and 4. And you take that back to the very same book, Ephesians 1, 22 and 23 says that the church is the body, and Ephesians 4 and verse 4 says there is one body. Now this is interesting. I want you to pick up on several of these verses. This is not an anomaly. 1 Corinthians 12 and verse 12, "For as the body is one and has many members, but all the members of that one body, being many, are one body also in Christ." Verse number 13, "For by one Spirit we were all baptized into one body." Romans chapter 12 and verse 4, for as we have many members in one body." Verse number 5 of Romans 12, "So we, being many, are one body in Christ." Now, isn't that interesting? In John chapter 17, 20 and 21, Jesus prayed that all the believers would be one, just as He and the Father were one. Tomorrow we're going to talk some more about this, and we're going to see the importance of that unity that's supposed to exist among all believers. The religious world is so divided, but if we follow God's book, we'll understand the way that's right and cannot be wrong.